Hey guys, I wanted to make a quick video here showing you yet another tool addition to my knife shop. Something that's going to get a lot of use and definitely come in handy. And as always, new tool days are very exciting for me. And I believe I've said this in the past that it doesn't really matter if it's something as small and cheap as a screwdriver or a hand tool or something much larger and much more powerful like a power tool. I get pretty much just about the same level of excitement just from acquiring a new tool, and just something that I can expand my skills with, expand my efficiency, make my workload a little bit easier. So I'm especially excited about this tool, and this tool came from my buddy Captain Jeff of CJS Knives. He was kind enough to deliver this to me today. He had a spare one in his shop that was just taking up space and collecting dust. So he wanted more space and some money for some new tools, and I needed one of these. So we came to an agreement, and he dropped this by just a few moments ago. And the new tool is a benchtop drill press. Specifically, it's a 10-inch drill press made by Ryobi. I believe this model has been discontinued for some time. This is the DP101. It's got a 3-amp motor and 570 to 3050 RPM capability, using, I believe, a 5-step pulley. Yes, we got 5 steps on our pulley there, so pretty versatile. It's got a little diagram there of the different speeds. You can get 570, 900, 1390, 2050, and 3050. And kind of gives you a little guide there as well to the right as what speeds they recommend for various size drill bits for various material. This drill press will probably mainly be used for drilling out my knife handles and things of that nature, so we'll probably keep it on a lower speed since we'll be drilling metal with it. It's not super powerful, so we'll kind of have to take it easy on larger holes and thicker material. I may leave that still to my Shopsmith drill press, but we may see how this one handles it. I'm not sure how many horsepower a 3-amp motor puts out, but I'd imagine it's somewhere around a quarter of a horse. I don't have the conversion tables with me right now, but I am very excited about this. I've been wanting to get a dedicated drill press for quite some time, and I was holding out for a used floor model drill press, as I would like something a little bit larger and more versatile. But for the time being, I kind of got to thinking about it, and I think I'd be money well spent just to get one I can afford at the moment, even if it is a little bit smaller. I think that'll increase efficiency and ease my work just so much more. And I do plan on having multiple drill presses in the shop anyway, so I think this will be a great one to start my collection with. As one day I would like to have at least 2 or 3 drill presses that I could just keep certain bits or certain purposes to, such as maybe drilling out my Kydex, countersinking, things like that. So this will definitely be a good start, and I think this will see a lot of use and be very useful to me. As you can see, I am missing a knob up here. I will need to fabricate something to replace that with, or I may just see if I can get one from Ryobi. I'm sure they're not very expensive, but at the moment it's really not an issue, as I'm used to having only one handle on my Shopsmith anyway, so I already have twice as many as it is, and shouldn't be any problem. I'll probably just use these two for the most part anyway. As you can see, though, it is a pretty basic design, not too many bells and whistles, but I don't believe a drill press needs too many bells and whistles, especially when most of what I do is just drilling through holes anyway. But it does have a depth set on here if needed, and an adjustable table as well, which I believe angles from left to right. Looks like maybe 45 degrees, so this should be very adequate and useful for me. I may make an auxiliary table just to give myself a little more surface area for longer pieces. That really shouldn't be a big deal. I may also install a quick change adapter and get a set of drill bits for that. But other than that, I believe this drill press is pretty much ready to go. I may also see if I need to put some Loctite on these handles. I've heard of guys having issues with those vibrating loose. But we'll see how that goes. I don't anticipate that being too big of an issue. And these are milled out here so that you can easily tighten with these with a wrench anyway if you need to. So it is a little bit rusty. I need to clean it up and oil a little bit, but should be pretty much good to go. And, very quiet, very smooth. I believe it's on its highest setting right now. I'll probably adjust that down a little bit before I use it too much. Looks like the belt is in decent shape as well, so this should be pretty good to go for quite some time. I do plan on putting this on a dedicated workbench or table, leaving it set up. Although if I do need the extra space, this is pretty light and portable, so I can easily set that aside if I need to. But for as much as I use a drill press, it'll probably be set up preferably all the time. I think today I am going to work on clearing out that corner of the shop. I might try to get some kind of a table set up for this, as well as get my belt and disc sander positioned. So I think I'm going to cut the film, maybe work on that a little bit. I am getting some more time to work on some things in the shop as the holidays are kind of winding down, so I'm excited about that. Definitely have a lot of things I need to get done, so rather than take up too much more time with videos today, I think I'm going to try to get some work done. Now I will say, just as an end note, I was able to handle and view Captain Jeff's ironclad neck knife up close, and I must say I was very impressed with it. It had a very nice fit and finish, felt great in my hand, seemed like it would be a really nice utility blade for everyday carry. And it was surprisingly light, but very sturdy as well. So definitely encourage you guys to check that out. You can view Captain Jeff's YouTube page. I believe it is CaptJeff78, CaptJeff78, where he kind of goes over some quick overviews of his ironclad. And you can also see it on his website at cjsknives.com. So definitely encourage you guys to check that out. It's a great little knife. I was very impressed by it, and it may even be something that I would like to acquire for myself one day if I get a little bit of extra money. So definitely check that out. And again, Jeff, thanks for dropping this by. This should definitely get a lot of use and see a lot of run time. So I'm going to go ahead and work on some other things right now, maybe clear space out for this. And as always, feel free to rate, comment, and or subscribe if you have not already. And as always, there are plenty more knife making related videos to come, so stay tuned.